Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Aglasem Schools. In this video, we'll be covering exercise 15.1 of chapter 15 from NCERT textbooks of grade 7 mathematics. This exercise is basically about visualizing solid shapes. So question 1 says identify the nets which can be used to make cubes. So you may cut out copies of nets and try it out. For you all, what we have done is I have numbered the cubes. So as if we can check in case if we can make the nets to make it a cube. If we'll fold 1 and 2 and then get into the folding so as we can make a cube, you will see this square and this fifth one will actually coincide. That is the reason you will not be able to make a cube out of that. In figure 2, if you will fold 1, 2, 3 and let it be 4, 5, 6. When we will fold, suppose this being the top and this being the bottom, 2 will come onto one side, 4 will come onto the other side and 5 and 6 will be to the other remaining parts. So then you can say this will be helpful for making a cube. In part 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you may say 2 will be the top, 1 will go onto one side, 3 will be other side when folded, 4th will be one of the face, 5th another face and 6th will be the bottom. And we all know when we rotated the cube will be always the same. So this you can make a cube. Now this figure where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you will fold around this fifth number and just tilt it out 1 and 6 so as you can have two sides of the cube and just rotate it this way, you can actually form a cube. In part 5, what you need to do is if this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 1 being one of the face, you rotate 5 and 6 so as you can have some sides. But when you will rotate this to make a cube, you will see the faces, that is 4th face and the face that is 6th face, they will be overlapping each other. So you will not be able to make a cube out of this. So this is not a cube. This is a cube. This is not a cube. Lastly, if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I'll fold them, this being a stagnant position, I'll just rotate it first. I'll make it one of the face. Then I'll tilt it out. This being the stagnant face again, this will be rotated, this will be rotated and this will be the base. So yes, you can actually draw a cube out of this. Thus we observed 2, 3, 4 and 6 you can make cubes, and this will be best done if you can cut out these figures and try it out to do yourself. Now question number 2, it says dice are cubes with dots on each face. Opposite face of a die always has a total of 7 dots on them. Here are 2 nets to make dice, that is cubes. The numbers inserted in each square indicate the number of dots in that box. You have to insert suitable numbers in the blanks, remembering that the number on the opposite faces should be total 7. Now, what is given to us? We are given with this is as 4, 5 and 6. This as 1, 2 and 3. So we have to insert the total numbers, that should be actually 7. So the numbers that we may insert is 1, 3 and 2, because 4, 5, 6 is already there. So 1, 3, 2 has to be inserted so that you can actually see this. If make a cube, how will it look like? So I'll say how. This being the top of cube, this is as it is, this is as it is, 4th as it is, 5th you will tilt this way, 6th will be becoming the base, and then you change it out. You change it, rotate it, and you can actually form a cube out of that. How will it look like? I'll just give you a brief idea. So it will be somewhat like this will be number 3, this will be number 6, and this will be number 2. So you can check the other numbers will be on the opposite side. Now here it will be 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 6. Why? How will you do this? You have to check it out. 3, 2 and 1 will be cut and rotated in the manner that we can actually form a cube. How this cube will look like is, if this is say number 2, so you will have a cube looking like this. So this will be number 3 and this will be number 6. 6 will have 1 opposite side, 2 will have 5 opposite side, 3 will have 4 opposite side. So you can observe the sum of the opposite faces is 7 in each case. In question number 3, it says, can this be a net for a die? You have to explain the answer when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is given to you. So in this again you have to, actually I'll say you just cut it down and try it out on yourselves. So if you will cut it out, what will happen is 1, 2 will remain as it is, 3 will be one of the face, 4 will be rotated this side, 5 and 6 will be put to the bottom. So you can observe the opposite faces of this die so formed will have 2 and 5 and 1 and 4, 3 and 6 on them. So the sum of the numbers on the opposite faces come to 7, 5 and 9. But we know that in dice the sum of numbers on the opposite faces should be 7. So this is obviously not a dice, because 2 plus 5 is equal to 7, 1 plus 4 is equal to 5 and 3 plus 6 equal to 9, which is not equal to 7, not equal to 7, so not a dice. So in question number 4 we have a figure given to us. So it says here is an incomplete net for making a cube. Complete it in at least 2 different ways. Remember that a cube has 6 faces. How many are there in the net here? Give 2 separate diagrams. If you like, you may use a squared sheet for easy manipulation. So these 3 figures are given to us. We can actually complete a cube this way or this way. And since we have already seen in the question number 1, we had 4 different ways in which we can actually complete the cube. So you may use any of those. Question number 5, it says match the nets with appropriate solids. So on the left side we have a cube, then we have a cylinder, a cone, and lastly we have a pyramid. So if we'll match them, this we already have learnt is how we make cube. This is obviously a cylinder because it has 2 spheres here and one is a rectangle. This is a cone with a sphere and a triangle given that can be rotated this way. And this being the walls of pyramid and this being the base. So this is the appropriate answer. So this is all from this exercise. Thanks for watching this video. For more such informative videos, please do subscribe to our channel and keep browsing Aglasem Schools. Thank you.